Porsche won an award for their insane interactive website. And I mean, look at this. Smooth animations, cinematic transitions, and today I'm going to show you how to build something just as stunning in under 10 minutes using Antigravity. Watch our F1 driver landing page, which I just built. The hero video looks professionally shot. The animations are buttery smooth, and the entire experience, it just feels premium. And I didn't write a single line of code manually. But if you just throw a basic prompt into Antigravity, then you'll literally just get template garbage, AI slop, and the kind of thing that you just don't want. So I'm going to show you how to get premium results every single time. The kind with animations that actually look professional and feels premium. Just a quick little message. I've put together a free school community where I share all of the prompts, the workflows, and the templates that I use. Everything that you are about to see, you can actually grab for free, and the link is in the description below. Join us over there. There's already a lot of people currently there, and I can't wait for you to be one of them. Okay, so now let's build an award-worthy website in under 10 minutes. Okay, so now we are over to the PC, and first we are going to be opening Antigravity. So this is Google's AI coding tool that writes production level code for you, and that means there's no manual coding involved. We are going to be building a landing page for F1 driver Lewis Hamilton. So I'm going to give it specific prompts, and this is extremely important. The quality of your prompt determines the quality of your output. So I'm going to be extremely specific over here. Now, if you want to make it easier on yourself, you can copy my prompt in the free school community. Link is in the description below. It's scaffolding the entire website structure in real time. So take a look at this. It's creating the hero section, the product showcase, the smooth animations, the responsive design, the typography, the color schemes. It's handling all of it. But here's where it all gets so interesting. Now, let's preview what we've got so far. What I'm looking at is not bad for about 2 minutes, or just over a minute of work. The layout is solid, but we are missing the most important part. The visuals that make this look premium, that's just not here. And that's exactly what separates a template from a professional looking website. I mean, because right now, this looks okay, but it doesn't look well made, and there is a big difference. This is where most AI websites fall apart. They look generic, they use generic stock photos, they just scream, I used a template instead of creating my own, or they generate generic AI images and then they sit back and they wonder, why does all of this on my site look so cheap? Well, the secret, you need tools built for your specific niche. So Higgsfield has Cinema Studio for 360 camera movements. The kind that you see in a car reveal or a road rush, a model trained specifically on racing footage. This isn't general AI. This isn't the kind that you're going to see everywhere. This is specialized for what we are building, and that is the difference. Now, personally, Higgsfield is my favorite AI video generator currently, and at the moment, it's the best simply because it allows you to use all of the latest AI video and image models. So I actually left a link to Higgsfield in the description below, and you can just create this kind of content if you want. Go and check it out. I guarantee you are going to like it. But now, we are going to be opening up Higgsfield. So first, we are going to be going over to the Cinema Studio, and this lets us create a 360-degree camera movement. Now, this is the kind that looks professionally shot. So I am generating a dramatic 360 rotation around a F1 car, and I want you to take a look at this movement. The way that the light hits the bodywork as the camera circles. This is the kind of shot that you'd see in a Ferrari video, and here we just created it in just a few seconds. Now, we also need some static shots for our gallery section. So I'm going to be generating a close-up of a F1 helmet with some, let's say some dramatic lighting. Then I also want a shot of the steering wheel with the driver's point of view, and one more. We need one more in this. Let's do a wide shot of the car on the track. So I'm being extremely specific over here with the prompts. I want sharp details. I want professional lighting, and I want that signature F1 aesthetic. When I am being extremely specific, then I get the results that I want. And now we are just going to wait about 15 seconds, and there we go. Take a look at that. Our images are ready, And as you can see, they are not AI slop. This is actual cinematic professional imagery. These are going into our gallery section. And now here's where all of this gets super interesting. We are going to use our video generator with the Road Rush model. And this is specifically built for racing content. Right now, I'm generating dynamic footage of an F1 car at speed, low camera angle, motion blur, aggressive movement, the kind of shot that makes you feel the speed. Now, let's watch it generate. Look at that motion. The car rips through the frame. Motion blur on the background. Camera tracking perfectly. This isn't just a video. This is broadcast quality racing footage. And this is what separates a template website from something that looks like Mercedes F1 actually built it. Okay? Now, I would say this is perfect. We've got our 360 hero shot, we've got our gallery images, and our Road Rush videos. Now, let's drop these into our website and let's watch the transformation. Okay, now let's add our videos into our website. We need to convert it into frames because Antigravity can't directly process video. So we're just going to go over to Easy GIF. We're going to select a video to JPG and we are going to upload our video. And now we have individual sequential JPG images of the entire video in one folder. So we are going back over to Antigravity and we're going to upload our Higgsfield assets. I'm actually going to be creating a new folder called assets and I'm dragging in our hero section image folder and all of our F1 visuals. Now I'm telling Antigravity to integrate these into the site. So once again, I'm being specific. I want the hero video as the background element with text overlay and I want the gallery images in a 3-column grid with hover effects. Now take a look and watch this transformation. From basic template to professional landing page in just a few seconds. Look at how the hero section now has that cinematic video playing. The text overlays perfectly. The contrast is just right so the headline is readable. But the video still shines through. And scroll down just a little bit and there you can see the gallery now has stunning custom images instead of just placeholder graphics. But the thing is, here's where most people stop. They see this and they think, okay, that's good enough. I don't want to mess it up now. But good enough doesn't exactly win awards. Good enough doesn't make people remember your site and keep coming back. So let's iterate. Let's add those premium details that separate professionals from amateurs. So first, I'm looking at the typography and it could be more racing style. Right now, it's clean, but it's not exactly punchy. Racing brands use bold, aggressive fonts that communicate speed. So I'm telling Antigravity to switch to a bolder, more angular font for the headlines. And there we go. As you can see, it's much better. Can you see the difference? The old font was safe, but this font literally just screams attitude. Now, let's look at the hover effects. Right now, they just scale up slightly, but they are boring. I want them to lift with a shadow, like they are accelerating off the page. So I'm going to be telling Antigravity to add a smooth lift animation with a soft shadow on hover. And there. Now when you hover over a card, it feels fast, it feels premium. These are the details that make people trust your brand because if you care this much about the small things, they assume that you care this much about the big things as well. Very important to keep that in mind. Now, let's take this even further. Let's continue to elevate this. I will actually integrate a dark and light mode toggle, a feature that will genuinely differentiate your website from competition. And I'm prompting Antigravity to add dark mode functionality. And here we go. Antigravity is generating the toggle button, establishing the light mode color palette, and it's also configuring the JavaScript to enable seamless switching between modes. Okay, and we are done. Okay, so let me demonstrate how this works. This is our website in dark mode. Edgy, sport, and perfectly aligned with our F1 aesthetic. Now, let me click this toggle, and there it is. This is now light mode. It's the same content, but with an entirely different aesthetic. The cream background creates a softer yet sporty look, and pay close attention to the transition. It's fluid. It's not abrupt. It's super professional. And then one more thing I want to mention, the call to action button. Right now, it's fine, but I want it to feel more urgent, like you've kind of just hit the throttle and this is important, you need to get this. So I am going to be adding a subtle glow effect and a faster transition, and just like that, perfect. Now, the entire site feels cohesive and also intentional. Okay, our website looks incredible. Now, let's get it live on the internet. And this is important, okay? So get your notebook out because you want to write this down. We are not just uploading files somewhere. We are deploying this properly so that it's fast, it's secure, and it's professional. We are using GitHub, and we're also going to be using Netlify. GitHub stores our code and gives us the version control. That means that if you ever want to update something, all you do is basically just go back, you roll in the change, and we can do it all instantly using GitHub. Netlify handles the deployment, and it also gives us global CDN. That means that your site loads in under 2 seconds when someone is in New York, London, or Tokyo. Okay, the first step, Antigravity can push our code to GitHub automatically. So I'm going to be clicking on Publish to GitHub, and it's creating a repository. It's pushing all of our files, and just like that, done. Now I'm heading over to Netlify. So I am connecting to my GitHub account. I'm selecting the repository that we just created, and I'm clicking deploy. And now Netlify is actually building the site. It's optimizing all our assets. It's setting up the CDN, and it's configuring SSL certificates. This takes about 40 seconds, sometimes even closer to a minute. And after all that talking, yeah, we are now live. And just take a look at this. Here's our live URL. Okay, now let's open it. As you can see, it loads instantly. The hero video plays smoothly, scroll animations are buttery and smooth. It works perfectly on mobile. And this that you are looking at, this is a real production-ready website. Our fully functional F1 landing page is live, and the best part, if I ever want to update something, I just make the change in Antigravity, I push to GitHub, and Netlify automatically redeploys. No FTP, no cPanel, no headaches. This is how professionals deploy websites. This workflow isn't just for racing. I've used this exact process to build a luxury watch brand site, a fitness coach portfolio, a tech startup landing page. The framework is the same. Premium visuals, intentional iterations, and professional deployment. But here's the thing. This isn't just about building websites faster. It's about building better websites. Because when you're not spending weeks fighting with code, you can spend your time on what actually matters. And that is the design, the details, and the user experience. That is where the magic happens. So if you want the exact prompts, the templates, and the workflows that we used in today's video and a couple of others, they are all in the Free School community. The link is down in the description below, and I will catch you on the next one.